baby.
Welcome to the Georgia Pro, the fourth stop on the 2025 FIS Freeride World Tour by Peak Performance. Nestled in the Caucasus Mountains at the crossroads between Europe and Asia, the bucolic and picturesque town of Mestia in the country's northwest Sveneti region hosts the riders and organization. Just a stone's throw away, the high alpine Tetnuldi ski resort provides endless backcountry options for contest venues and welcomes the tour back for the second time. The 3,150-meter Kakhiani Peak, with its 235-meter vertical drop, has been chosen again as the contest venue. The terrain is technical and complex, with numerous blind takeoffs. Line selection and scoping are the keys to a successful run. The snowboard men are the first competitors to take on Kakhiani Peak this year. At the Kicking Horse Golden BC Pro, Victor Delarue reclaimed the golden bib from Enzo Nilo, now second, while Jonathan Penfield sits third. And here at the top of Kakhiani Peak, it is Enzo Nilo, the 31-year-old out of Biarritz, France. His local resort is Tignes in the French Alps. Gets things going with a big drop to start and throws a backside 360 there. Can see beautiful powder. A nice layer of fresh snow on some wind-blown hard pack. And going for the big backflip and front punching on the landing and going down. So what started out as a fantastic looking run up top for Enzo Nilo really falls apart after falling on that backflip, but continuing on down to try and get the best result possible. Big double there, sticks that landing clean in the deep powder, and going for a little butter 360 and coming unstuck there as well. So two major control issues for the snowboarder out of France. Have a look at his entrance up top. That was a beautiful drop. And the backside 360. So perfection up top, but falling apart lower down on the face. 37 points and third place currently for Enzo Nilo, but he won't be there for long. Cody Bramwell now. Out of Great Britain by way of Sweden, actually lives in Åre, Sweden, taking a similar line to Enzo Nilo. Dropping over a little bit farther to the looker's right-hand side and throwing a backflip where Enzo Nilo threw the backside 360. There's the backside 360 from Cody Bramwell, who has had a shocker so far this year with major falls in every single contest up to this point. But here today, he's having a great run. Decided against launching an air off that feature, but he's going to throw a big transfer there down the bottom with a little shifty in the middle of it. And now he'll just enjoy the powder all the way to the finish line for Cody Bramwell. And there's that big backflip up top, getting the tuck perfectly, sticking the landing.
I felt scared.
The score coming in now for Cody Bramwell, 85.67, and Cody Bramwell takes the lead.
Deserve it. Let's in this one. Yes. 10 seconds.
Back up to the top of the peak now. This is Liam Rivera, the 25-year-old out of Verbier, Switzerland. The Swiss-Mexican dual national, rode for Mexico his first year, then switched over to Switzerland. And taking that big drop up top at a straight air on the second, double down the bottom. Unfortunately, going down heavy in the back seat, so that will be a major control issue for the judges. Frontside 3 over the wind lip. Looked like he stuck it clean. Not completely in control in the air. That was a nice backside air there. Not quite sure if he got the grab or not. Avoiding out the little ollie off of that rollover feature. Ooh, and coming into something that could be consequential here. Sticks that drop cleanly and turns it into a big double. Launching over that nose instead of off the end of it. So Liam Rivera sitting down, actually going for a back slap up top, but really picking it up at the bottom. There's his first drop at the top, little check turn, and he fell right after that. 71.33 and second place currently for Liam Rivera. So in spite of that control issue, the judges dropping a big score. Camille Armand in the gate now, the 32-year-old out of Chamonix, France, looking for a big result here at the Georgia Pro. He has had a disappointing year so far. He's been impressive, but has fallen quite a bit, getting the Indy Air off the first drop up top, deciding against turning that into a double. Now heading to the rider's left-hand side of the face, enjoying some fresh powder. Ooh, really going out very far to the left. We've actually only seen the forerunners and the guides out on this side of the face so far today. And Cammy going for the backside 360 into this couloir. Can see a little bit of slough running down behind him, and actually sets off a little small slab avalanche there, making his way over to this spine. See if he's gonna, yes, he mandatory drop there. Not quite as big as he was looking for, maybe. Gonna hit this wind lip with a nice ollie. Getting a couple face shots, enjoying the fresh powder here in the Caucasus Mountains. There's that backside 360 into the couloir. And Camille Armand, 65.67 and third place currently for the Frenchman. Jonathan Penfield, the 37-year-old Californian-born and newly naturalized Canadian. John Powell loving the conditions here today, going for a big backside 360 to start. A little bit out of control on the landing, but turning that into a double. Opening up a new feature here. A big drop off the end of that nose, and no, John Powell goes down. So far, only Cody Bramwell has put down a completely clean run today. John getting a nice ollie transfer over that rollover, and a big transfer over those rocks there as well. So ending with a flourish. Has he got one last jump here for us? It looks like it. Going for the front side 360 off that wind lip. Some bonus points down the bottom for Jonathan Penfield. So the veteran, the 37-year-old in the snow men field, going that big backside 360 up top, turning that into a double. Let's see what the judges thought. 64.67 and fourth place currently for Jonathan Penfield. Victor Delarue dropping in now, the three-time and reigning Freeride World Tour Snowboard Men Champion, looking for a historic fourth Snowboard Men title this year. We'll see if he can do it. He is the ranking leader currently. Getting a nice first drop there, sending it into a backside 360 on that second jump of the double. Spinning a little bit out of control on landing, but I don't think the judges will dock him too much for that one. Ooh, hard to see if he stuck that clean. He looks like he did, actually. Lots of blind takeoffs and landings on this face. Blind even for the video production team. Thank goodness we have those drones. Some nice drops there. A big one as well, and not turning that into a double like Liam Rivera did, but enjoying a fast straight line down to the bottom with a little celebratory ollie there for Victor Delarue, the 34-year-old out of Val Thorens, originally from Saint-Lary in the Pyrenees Mountains.
So tired.
There's that first drop up top. Putting the hand down a little bit, and backside 360. Almost spun out. 67.33 and third place for Victor Delarue. Tim Schroeder, otherwise known as Timmy Shredder, the German snowboarder based in Munich, doing most of his riding in and around Innsbruck, Austria, taking a new line here, getting a nice double to get things started, enjoying some fresh tracks out here before he joins up with a line that has seen quite a bit of action so far. Hear from some of his fellow snowboard men competitors. Opening a new drop here as well, sticking that one clean. Getting a few nice turns in. What's he got for us on this rollover feature? Drops in, a nice slash, and another one. Setting up a big drop here. Oh no, and front punching on the landing. Oh, that was a great run up to that point for Tim Schroeder. Going for the extra credit air, frontside 360 there with the grab. But that one front punch will be costly for the 26-year-old German.
That was so unlucky. Shit.
That's the double to get things started. And here it is, just too far forward on landing in snow, a little bit too deep.
Oh, we got here.
63.83 and sixth place for Tim Schroeder. Congratulations to Cody Bramwell for his first win of the season and second ever FWT victory. Liam Rivera takes second and Victor Delarue is third.
I feel so good. I was losing all hope. I was like, there's no way I'm winning another one, but by some miracle it happened today, so obviously I'm so happy.
Three-time world champ Victor Delarue maintains his ranking lead. Two-time world runner-up Jonathan Penfield now sits second, and Enzo Nilo is third on the virtual podium. The snowboard women are raring to go here on Kachiani Peak in the Caucasus Mountains. Rookie Noemi Eki retained her lead after Canada. Anna Martinez moved into second, and Michaela Davis-Meehan jumped from sixth to third.
3, 2, 1.
And Michaela Davis-Meehan getting things underway here today in the snowboard women category. The 33-year-old out of Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia. The first ever Australian to win a Freeride World Tour event in any category. And getting things started up top on the same line as Tim Schroeder, unfortunately going down on the landing of that first jump. Getting the indie grab on that second one. As we can see, a nice layer of fresh powder, but underneath there is variable snow, hard pack in some places, deep powder in others, and some windblown areas as well. So not as easy to ride as it looks, but Mikael has stuck that last jump perfectly, and then into a series of big powder turns, throwing up some rooster tails here in the fresh snow on this wide open couloir on the rider's left-hand side of the face, coming down to this rollover feature. She's going to take it straight down the fall line, sticks that one cleanly into the heel side, front side turn combo. Another big drop there, and sticks that one as well. Just keeping her speed under control and enjoying the fresh powder here in the shade down at the bottom of the Kachiani Peak. This is a solid run from Michaela Davis-Meehan, the winner of the last event on tour, the Kicking Horse Golden British Columbia Pro. What's it going to be this time? 70.33, and first place currently for Michaela Davis-Meehan. As the Aussie takes a seat in the Dynastar hot seat. Noémie Eki, our current golden bib holder, golden bib wearer, the 24-year-old rookie out of Val Thorens, France, where she finished second this season at the first ever Val Thorens Pro. Getting things going well here with a nice drop up top and a second one right here in her first run ever down Kachiani Peak here in the Caucasus Mountains at the Georgia Pro. Frontside 360 over the wind lip there. That is Noémie's signature trick. Nice drop there as well. Off that same feature that Michaela Davis-Meehan hit. Getting some nice powder carves there. And coming down to this rollover feature that has already seen a lot of work from the two snowboard categories. Sitting down a little bit on the landing of that one. We'll see if the judges dock her or not. And unfortunately, sitting down, she was not able to take that rollover feature as high up as she would have liked. So some minor control issues for the current ranking leader. One last ollie there. Looked like she was trying to get up to be able to hit the wind lip. Couldn't quite make it. But down to the finish area here at the Georgia Pro. We'll have a look at the top of her run once again. Beautiful drop to get things going. And another one there as well with a little bit more amplitude. The score coming in now, 79 points, and Noémie Eki takes over first place and her spot in the Dynastar hot seat from Michaela Davis-Meehan. Back up to the top now in the secondary start gate. This is Anna Martinez, 24 years old, out of Chamonix, France, a former Freeride Junior World Champion in 2019. And coming from Chamonix, she is used to riding steep, rocky slopes, so she's picked a steep, rocky technical line here at the top of the Kachiani Peak. And as you can see, the powder not quite as deep on this part of the face, a bit wind affected, setting off a small slab there under her snowboard. Gets a, gets a nice drop, and unfortunately, goes from a bit wind affected hard pack into some really deep powder on the landing and goes down. So that will be a serious control issue that the judges will definitely take into account. Coming into a rather untracked part of the face now. Once again, very technical passage through the rocks here. Another drop there. She sticks that one cleanly, riding out through a bit of avalanche debris. So not quite the run I think that Anna Martinez was looking for, with one major control issue, not as many drops, but a very technical and unique line from the French snowboarder, as she's just enjoying the powder down at the bottom of the mountain here. The snow is fantastic at the bottom of the Kachiani Peak, but still have to watch out. There are some of the little snow sharks, those sharp little rocks lurking under the surface. There's that drop up top. Oh, that was her second one. And that was where she went down. So just the powder on the landing a lot deeper than what she'd expected. 46.67 points, and fifth place currently for Anna Martinez. Núria Castanbarona, the 27-year-old out of Catalonia, Spain. The Ordino Arcalis local does her riding in Andorra. A solid drop up top for Núria, coming in fast and furious, really attacking the face here. She was in the hunt for the world title last year, currently sitting 6th in the rankings this year, so looking for a big result here at the Georgia Pro. Has 2 solid drops up top, got a 3rd one there. Now letting loose in the fresh powder, which is getting a tiny bit tracked out here, decides against hitting the rollover feature, just deciding with the 3 solid drops up top and a 4th one there to play it safe and stay on her feet, although she is riding aggressively and very quickly down at the bottom of the face and into the finish area. That was a solid run from the Spanish rider. As you can see, lots of green in the judging criteria. And the score comes in 69.33 and 3rd place for Núria Castanbarona. Noemi Eki claims her 2nd win. Michaela Davis-Meehan gets another great result in 2nd, and Núria Castanbarona is back on the podium in 3rd.
This is crazy, like, I can't dream something better, and I'm super happy, like, because that means also that I'm qualified for Verbier, I think, so I'm so stoked for that. It's gonna be nice.
Noemi Eki solidifies her lead in the snowboard women title race, while Michaela Davis-Meehan overtakes Anna Martinez in the top 3.